was like in this old-fashioned cartoon saying, "Hello, my honey, hello, my darling," all that crap. And he was dancing. I was like, what the freaking hell? You have alien like certain aliens like doing skywalking. It was like, what the hell's he going? And then you got freaking big guys supposedly blasting through walls. End up like, oh, we're not blasting through walls. I'm actually gonna phase right inside your tank. I was like, what the bloody hell?
Hmm.
That game was just an utter buggy mess. It was just.
Yep.
I mean, the new aliens that came out, Alien Fireteam.
From what I've heard, it's
My-
better.
Put it this way, it's what Alien Colonial Marines should have been.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because
Aliens is just a hard thing to do right as a video game because the aliens are so fucking powerful. In the lore, like, they're ridiculous.
oh hell yeah! I mean,
Like
fine.
they're
Anyhow,
basically every one of them's basically a walking frag grenade.
too much.
But that's a bit, it's a bit hard to, well, acid blood gets stuck on basically their giblets, and those can kill you as shrapnel, and they die because their blood's high pressured. It isn't. Yeah.
Thing is though, I've always believed by the franchise, right? I'll free them, right? Get rid of the humans, get rid of the Colonial Marines, just leave the alien as predator. There you go, you got a good story because the humans. Let's be honest, don't stand a chance against either side. As soon as if they decide, look, hold on, let's deal with these guys, then we'll take care of each other. And they'll just end up butchering them without breaking a sweat.
Yeah, usually. Um.
Anyhow, let's get on with them trying to kill each other. And you've got an advantage. You've got a 100k like a money thing.
Ah.
Oh, you are missing Zhang Liao from Ruby, which I've recognized the name of the entire team.
Cool. Even the one that isn't from Ruby.
I recognize something like Ruby Rose, Ozpin.
Ruby, good show. Get shat on by people who don't understand what it's doing. Actually, I don't need that.
To be honest, I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
It's bad.
Like-
It's bad at character writing, but I'll admit that. But like, it's bad at explaining character motivations, I should say. But otherwise, it's
To be honest, I liked Ruby in the first you see until after Beacon Fall, but after that I just because it was just me. Ruby was just getting a bit ridiculous. Was not very my cup of tea. The time it got good is when we got to Weiss's story arc. That was good. But after Weiss, it's just the game just went down. It's like I don't know what Monty's vision was because as you know,
I think I have an idea of what happened with Ruby. Basically, it can all be summed up as Neapolitan happened. And basically fucked up the pacing because Torture was supposed to die there. We know that for sure. And then that puts Adam Taurus in the same position. So the Mastery arc's much shorter than it is in the later thing. It probably still happens, but instead of Neapolitan, it would have been Illa Anatolia, who shows up later in the show.
To be honest, I've gone off Ruby entirely because like after
it gets interesting later on because we find out. You know about what the Ozpin's past thing reveal? You know about that? Okay. I was just making sure because it does get way more interesting later on.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I saw a trailer for the new Ruby because
that anime thing is like non-canon, by the way.
Oh no, not that one. I'm referring to the actual Ruby next season trailer they released at RTX.
I haven't seen that yet.
Just, the way it's going on, it's like you know that Ruby and Neapolitan are going to meet. It's the way it's going, you know what I mean? What really?
Well, I think that was already. You mean like they're gonna win? Is that what you said?
No, no. The way it's going is, but like talking animals, it's like, huh, it just seems actually insane. And the fact that the way it's going about it, it's looking it's gonna be a game of mouse between Neapolitan and Ruby.
Ugh. I don't actually mind that too much if we do interesting stuff with Neapolitan, but that is a big if. That is a pretty big if.
To be honest,
Neapolitan's probably the worst written character of the show.
to be honest, half the characters in Ruby, I'm gonna be honest, should have got rid of half of them by now because I don't be offense, but half their stories have pretty much ended.
Juna's probably the worst offender of that, but
I don't know if it was him or that the one with the scythe tonfus. Oh, what's his name? The Ren.
actually, I think Ren. The thing with Ren is you can't have Ren. It's complicated. It's hard to explain because they're actually kind of interesting as characters. I wouldn't mind to see them get a bit more fleshed out and have stuff to do. But that's probably just me being biased. Because I like the idea of them being actual psychopaths, because that's what they are. They're literally sociopathic. They don't have empathy, as in the medical definition. That's what makes them interesting. And so, yeah. Though I've always thought, the show never does Cinder very... How do I explain this? The show... Yeah, Cinder the show doesn't have time for all the characters it wants to have, is part of its issue. Because it wants to be a big, yeah, the issue with,
No injuries.
I kind of hope Season 9 is kind of a nothing season. Which I'm assuming... It's probably going to be like Season 4, honestly. Where not really much importance happens. Is what I'm guessing due to COVID.
But it's not only that, I think might not get a season 9 because it depends on the Warner thing that's going on.
What is that?
You not hear about the Warner Brother merge that happened a few months ago?
Oh, that was recent?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was actually a recent thing that happened. I thought that was that had happened earlier. Because I saw it on I was looking at job offerings, so I was like, I saw that and I was like, oh.
No, it's happening in DC Comics, Cartoon Network.
Well, they had already made a crossover, I think, before in the past, so it's not that surprising to me.
But they got them out. Literally got and fired a lot of people. And apparently their next stop now is Rooster Teeth.
Oh.
And rumor mills going around that Rooster Teeth could be axed. And if they get axed, that means the project for Ruby could be stopped. That's why they went, you know, the anime. Why they went to the anime for, to try and get extra cash.
Ah, I get it. Now that makes a lot of sense.
They're worried, because what they're worried about is if Warner Brothers decides to pull the plug, and they're in trouble.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's been going on because what they've done in DC is they've literally axed a lot of people out, right? And they've literally told them, if you are not making money or making a certain profit, getting cancelled and canned. I mean, they've already cancelled several movies already of DC. Like even you know Primal, the animated show Primal.
Mm. I'm not surprised half of the
Yeah, what happened with Primal was is the guy who wrote it had to rush it because he was frightened that Warner Bros was going to cancel him. Heck, even AEW, the wrestling company, is also worried that they might not survive. Oh dear.
ah, fuck. How I would save it is I would just pitch it as a potential alternate competitor to Marvel as an IP. Because it is an IP that could compete with Marvel, theoretically.
Could, but
It would just need a lot more budget behind it.
the problem is, in a recent interview, the guy who's running the whole purging has been ordered. He's got to save up to 3.6 billion. So yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing many big budgets like projects.
Yeah, no, I wasn't saying in any soon time. But how are the rights gonna work for that?
Which ones?
Ruby, because you always see Monty Ohm's name attached to it. That's the interesting. I'm not sure.
It's currently owned by his brother, I believe, at the moment.
Hmm.
And as far as I'm aware of the situation, if push comes to shove, Monty his brother could take it back, but he would have to sell his side. He has to buy out Rooster Teeth.
Huh?
If they buy Rooster Teeth's part of the license.
Oh, okay.
So it's really a case of wait and see with Ruby what Ruby decides to do, because they own Rooster Teeth now. It could go one of like multiple ways. And I'm not surprised. That's what's going on at the moment. Rooster Teeth's in a case of...
Yeah, no, I get it. I get...
That went well. You know, I never could understand why the developers decided they thought, oh, we'll give a Chaos Warrior dropkick powers.
Yeah. That's an odd one. Definitely.
Don't get me wrong, I could understand if you wanted to give like a punch or certain like magic like thing fly out of their hands because chaos magic. Drop kicking?
Well, we have a dancing bear in this game, so
You got a point.
I don't think
Well,
it's meant to be taken
well,
that seriously.
well, true enough. I mean, it's understandable. For the takes. I mean, I've played this game for well over nearly 22 years now, Blood Bowl, and nothing surprises me. It's just like expect the unexpected kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
That was lucky. I wasn't even paying attention to that.
Okay, I gotta find my way out of this mess.
I'm so
That shouldn't be odd. Fine.
okay.
Finally, got through that stubborn armor of yours. Are you?
Trying to get a knock. Oh, I didn't need to. Fuck me.
Damn it.
What was that?
It's a stun.
Ruby Rose did that. Okay. I love. God. Now I have so much anxiety because you told me that. Fuck.
What?
I didn't know about that at all.
Of the merger?
Yeah, no, I did. I don't know how. I don't pay much attention to news.
You know, you were one of the 4 teams I was worried I was going to be dealing with, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You, the Norse, and the 2 Elf teams were the ones I was worried about facing. Because Chaos are so... I mean, as a guy who won with Chaos, Chaos are just a team that, like, they could just explode and absolutely wreck your day, you know what I mean? Five.
The one character that's not from Ruby. But they're still a traumatized child. Ugh. Have you seen the 40K Doom style game? I just heard about that the other day.
No, I have not actually. That's
Called Bolt Gun.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's the name of the game. I was like, what? Why? Why would you name it?
Good little boy. No way.
And from the screenshots, it seems like it's gonna be a it's how do I more on the Quake's side of things.
Ah, similar to Quake.
Yeah, so like a bit more like Dusk and such.
Ah.
It's just looking at like that way. And Boomer Shooter makes a lot more sense than, well, both can work. I was thinking tactical military style.
Oh yeah.
Both make sense in certain circumstances for, depending on who you're playing.
Fair enough.
It just depends on what enemy variety they can provide, because that's what really makes 40K unique.
Oh yeah.
And the guns are not a problem, even if you're stuck with just Imperium weapons, because there's a stupid number of bolt guns. Have you seen our mod? The XCOM one.
Yeah.
Like we have like I think. Oh God, I can't remember. There's like 50 different bolt guns in it. That's a bit of exaggeration. Probably more like 25 variants of the bolter in it.
Yep. Hey Ulf, welcome to the stream, buddy. Alright, that's that. Yeah, Ulfmaster's just told us the name as well, bolt gun and all that. He just told us. But I think there's over 40k. This is the one that's giving over 40k. It's got such a massive
History.
Yep, and history. You can make it work. You can put anything in it and make it work.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, unlike its counterparts, Sigma, which is a neuter version of Warhammer, which ain't, but it is true.
fantasy, that is. It's a little bit watered down.
To be fair, I mean, the funny thing was, right? Do you know why they did it?
Because it wasn't selling, basically.
I was part of it, but there was no reason.
What was it?
Because the Warhammer community, because what happened was the developers were so sick and tired of hearing the Warhammer community complain and whinge about Warhammer or fantasy because of certain rules. They said, you know, screw it, it's not selling well, perfect chance, let's make a brand new set. Clean the slate?
Yeah, we've seen that plenty of times before.
Ouch. They do well in breaking my armor.
Just gotta wait for the sidelines. Not worth the reroll. Actually, didn't check what turn it was.
It's turn 5 for me.
Okay. Though the Doom RPG mod, if it's okay that I return to that, had probably one of the best potion systems I've seen. Weirdly, it was both like basically based on how you mix together different like basically stat boosters and effects, and there's different sizes you could use. You had different lengths and stuff based on that. So there was a whole element of learning what the different things do. So there's like some that multiplied the bonuses, and there's others that decreased them but made them last longer, yeah, etc. So it's about getting the most out of your resources. So there's a whole mini game to that. Then there was a turret. The turret has like 50 upgrade types that I mentioned. It's more like a drone, but it's called a turret in the game. So basically you get a little like a drone with a gun on it. And you can buy different guns that use different ammo for it.
Oh, that's kind of cool actually when you think about it.
And you can have it distract enemies and stuff, and based on how much damage it takes longer to repair and more money.
Oh, it kind of makes sense.
So I had to learn how to use that. Then there's the shield. This was probably the most annoying mechanic because it turns off every level. And every time we swap between. But basically it's an extra, like, health bar, like armor would be or whatnot. Because armor in this works a bit differently. Armor has its own health in this. As compared to normal Doom, where it's just like where it's like a flat modifier on top. And there's like, I think, how many different armors? I'd say almost about 70 odd different armor types. And then there's boots as well that go with them. There's set bonuses.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it sounds funky. I mean,
yeah, it is.
I do recall there was a Doom RPG and a board game years ago. Actually, I remember I actually did play the Doom board game. It was kind of weird.
I've never heard of this before.
No, there was actually a Doom board game because apparently it was during the whole film of Doom that happened. We're going about like 6-7 years ago when that happened.
Hmm? What was that?
When Doom had its film released.
Oh, the, Oh, the...
In the Rock Johnson, I believe he played it, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know much about that.
Oh, but there was a Doom board game. I actually played it. It was too bad. It was pretty good, but it was a bit weird at times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could imagine.
Yep. Damn you. Nice.
Also, this mod lets you play on any map pack at once. So I was playing on I think I had probably about how many WADs loaded, which are basically map sets. I probably had at least about 100 different map sets loaded at once. And you could swap between them at will in this through like a teleporter system at the start of any given level. Like there's a hub world that you go to. And that's where you can pick levels basically from different things. So I basically had all of Compendium and well, the playthrough that I've loaded, I only have Lexicon loaded, which is for newer maps, so Compendium covers mostly older maps made before most of the source ports came out, or that don't take advantage of some of the source port features that have made, like, how do I explain it? Like you can now have layers stacked atop layers. You have multiple floors, things like that can now be done in Doom.
That's interesting. Both Masters has told me he has the actual modern board game of Doom. He actually has it. He says it is a board game of 4v1. The one demon player takes against 4 Marines.
You would think that would be the other way around.
You would think, but no. Apparently, he has the newer version.
Though, I guess if you played a lot of the source ports with your friends, I guess you could get that impression, because Doom can be played co-op on LAN servers.
Yeah.
In single player, basically. So I could see where somebody could think, like, where the logic behind it.
Oh, yeah.
I guess...
I mean, I remember Hero Quest back in the 90s when they did that.
We actually have one of those board sets at a place I go to.
Oh, okay.
Like, we have the actual box set.
I remember the first edition Hero Quest and first edition Space Hulk, because that's how I got introduced into 40k. When I was 8, when I was playing Space Hulk. I mean, I'll be honest, yeah. I loved playing Space Hulk because it was fun back then. But when I got to the tabletop, it just showed like the bigger version of Space Hulk to me.
Yeah, Space Hulk's very different. A lot of those sorts of games are very different from like the actual 40k board game.
Oh yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean,
fudge. Oh, one space. Okay, this is the one space move.
Yeah.
initiative.
Well, the good news is now, Elliot, sorry, Toothless will now get an upgrade. I'm so going to get Elliot points. I can get him upgraded, or get one of my other Sauri who are nearly upgrading to get upgraded.
Ah, yeah, prehensile tail.
Yeah.
That's a nice skill.
Yeah, it's good stance skill. I mean with the new Blood Bowl, Chaos have got the biggest like buffs in the new Blood Bowl.
Yeah, that sounds nice, because they definitely don't seem as appealing as you'd think they would, initially.
I mean, now that you've got like the option of either a troll or an ogre, it's like you're laughing which big guy you want.
You have all three? The one from this one and those two?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Smog, I punched a dragon in the face. Boop.
Well, but I
Boop.
wanted him to survive, so I wanted to get him a freaking skill up. Push.
Okay. Surprised I got that 2-die there.
That's the problem. Like I said, this is the one thing about lizards. Like Chaos, they're hard to level up.
I wish they would show you what your odds, like how close you were to the next dice, how much strength you needed. I wish there's an indicator for that.
There is. It's on the the bottom of the picture icon. It tells you how many SP you need.
No, strength. I was saying strength for getting extra dice against enemies.
All right. Okay, let's see. How am I going to
Ah, I messed that up. God dang it. Just realized what I did wrong. Yeah, there.
Back off. Jesus, I'm not having a look breaking your armor.
Hmm. It's usually me that doesn't have luck breaking armor.
Suicide charge! Ah! Oh, don't want me here. Gotcha. Oh. Say, I don't think you should pick up the ball.
That's why I put them there to try to catch it.
Oh, come on.
Eat
that
it.
was a push. Well, hopefully I've slowed you down a little bit. It's nice.
Nope. Is there a way I can... God.
Asking you to perform an interception with him. I'll be pushing it. Down?
Roll. Oh. Intern.
Let's start with the easy place first. For heaven's sakes, guys! Injure them!
What Oh. What type of like strategy game is your favorite?
I don't mind RTSs. I don't mind games like this. Based. Jesus. Hey Glad, welcome to the stream, buddy. What have we missed? Well, I've scored a touchdown. I've got one player sent off, one injured, and I can't seem to hurt jack shit. Well, that's it for me, and I know for fact you can't score, so I'm gonna risk it. Deathwing, Deathwing, Deathwing. Though I'm dreading my next match. I face Blonkow next week. And those bloody goblins.
Fuck.
What's the injury? Ballyherd. Ballyherd. Right. Guarantee the draw at least. That's the main thing. Which would be Toothless. If he survives.
I know who Fin Fang Foom is.
Yep. Yeah.
It's a
most of-
Marvel
most of the
character.
people- The Marvel Dragon, yep.
Such a strange. There's some really strange Marvel characters.
Oh yeah. You normally associate Fing Fang Foom with Iron Fist and Iron Man.
No, just Iron Man mainly, but
Yeah, but he has appeared in other characters. What he is. But yeah, all my guys are from Dragons, so Mercury Black. Trying to get that one's level up like.
ah, yeah, Mercury Black.
Yeah.
Interesting character.
No, I mean, it's like all my. You know my team, right? Is actually the name of my team on the tabletop. My entire team, because I use Lizardmen.
Ah,
It's-
oh. Derpity derp derp. I was like, what? Your team's named my team on the tabletop? Like, literally. Like, this is my...
Yeah. This is
sorry,
my 10th
sorry, I had a derp there.
Not a problem. Like I said, that's the way my team's theme is. It's basically the team I use on the tabletop. I might have, if I get enough money, I might get a reroll. I can actually finally get free rerolls. Get another skink.
Seems about right.
Well, I can't get the ball anyway. Okay.
You know one thing I've never gotten about, what is it? Ruby is, why people think Cinderfall is, like... People usually think of her as way older than she actually is. She's like... She's like 20-something. She's early 20s, at most.
I thought so, because I recall, wasn't she like late teens? Early 20s?
Yeah, that's the deal, but most people act like she's like a 30-year-old MILF.
No, doesn't look like it.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm like. I'm like, really? You're gonna...
I mean, her boss, yes, you could understand her.
She's immortal. It doesn't matter.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Deathwing! yeah. Deathwing. Oh, Deathwing, why do you do this? Last game you were like a little monster. You, did you watch my match last week against
I don't usually find time to, or I just
Oh,
forget to. Sadly.
what happened was last week, right? Deathwing, right, had to perform a mega blitz to stop Monkey from getting a touchdown.
Ah.
He performed a dodge, 2 go for it, a hit, and a stun while in the snow.
That's really nice.
I'm saying, last week he was a beast. Today he's just having a bit of a brain fart.
Well, we all have them sometimes.
True. Just catch my bones there. Got it. We're still on the pitch, so I can give him a pass and it he can get his level up. Ugh. Damn you and your block.
That was me earlier this season, so I don't feel bad. It's all part of my nefarious plans.
Back to the player.
And no, I don't care that the people at Ruby stole that joke from somebody. And didn't give them proper credit.
Right.
Basically, the first Cinderfall episode in Ruby Chibi, if you don't know what I'm talking about, is entirely all the jokes in it are taken from other people, but they didn't actually put their usernames in the credits. So it's one of those things. Where I don't know if it was ill-intended or not, but it comes off that way just due to the internet. That was what I was referencing. It probably went over your head.
Oh, no, not really. I kind of get it. Here we go. Show off. That's all I can do. This is the problem with Lizardman teams. They just got a ridiculously strong front line, but their back line is just so awful. I mean, to be fair, I've been struggling to actually hurt you, and you've been doing well at breaking my armor. Watch me my next game where I
Ah, fuck. Yeah, I had it coming.
Oh, to be fair, I think both down would have been the better option.
No, I didn't have block on him, so I didn't.
Oh,
And
for
I
heaven's
did the
sakes,
reroll.
Deathwing! Oh my god, Deathwing, what's wrong with you?
Oh, he's too drunk.
Finally well, come on, it's Crow. It's expected. He's always drunk. A boss.
You know what the weirdest ship that I always see is? Crow and Ruby.
Oh
That one I don't. Why is this a thing?
Because isn't it supposed to be the whole thing with Ruby and Crow is that
Yeah, he's like his. She views him as his uncle. Like what? Why is this? That's
oh
what.
come on.
Yeah.
First double ones and double skulls. Come on, game. Don't push this crap on me now.
Oh, that was Ruby Rose.
Well, that's the thing though, because the way it's setting up, oh, Crow, maybe or maybe not her father kind of shit.
I never got that impression at all.
I kind of did, to be honest. The way it sounds, the way he acts, the way she acts, it's like.
Well, basically he is, because Taiyang wasn't around for her. Taiyang was basically also being an alcoholic on the couch crying over Summer.
I mean, you knew about. I mean, we all know about Yang's parentage, but it was then. Ruby was like, is she or isn't she? It's like that was the thing. That was the thing about most of the series, isn't it?
Not really most of it. I think it's resolved,
Come on.
like season 2. The thing that's curious about her thing more than anything is what happened to Summer, but that isn't really related to her specifically, like Ruby as a character, and how I think there's two options: either Summer's a hound or she's dead.
I think you'll probably learn about Summer's fate probably. I bet you it'll be one season where the end thing is when when they face the big bad witch.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what's gonna happen. It'll probably be at the end part of one season say talks about Ruby about her lineage, full lineage. Just, you've got to think sometime her and the boss lady have clashed at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just... You mean Salem when you say boss lady, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm sleepy.
You just woke it up like.
No, I've been out of it. I'm a bit sick.
You got
Not COVID. But
cold like.
yeah, I'm not really sure.
Are you going to cooperate? Oh my.
I actually
God.
like the fact that what is it? How how Ruby Pass is, because it kind of parallels really well with Cinder, which is very obviously like a dark mirror for Ruby. That's why I don't really care for Neapolitan very much, because I think Neapolitan is nowhere near as interesting, basically.
Uh-huh.
Neapolitan's basically comedic relief at the best of times.
Oh, finally got you. Oh, Valkyrie is down. Yeah, probably hurt. First. But definitely, what in God's green earth are you up to? You don't seem to be wanting to play today. Oh, George. Good. Doing good, my lad? Yeah, booger. Just felt some of my bones there just pop out.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, I was scared when I saw that there's a glitched arrow that was going into one of your spaces.
Ah. You bully. How dare you bully a poor helpless skink? Brute. And you made it.
Ah.
Well, it's best to get the bad one now instead of when you're trying to run for it.
Yeah.
You're gonna finally activate. Oh, you finally activate. You woke up, you lazy bloody lout. now, but hold you down. Still guarantee my. Key. That one you're gonna have to dodge. Okay. Do it, but it's gonna be I have to do something batshit insane. So let's do the small plate first. Shut you down. A one. Bullshit.
Who's still in base contact with... What? I'm very confused.
Which one?
This is a 2-die, and this is a, when I blitz, and this is a 1-die. I'm not sure why.
It's 2 die against you, yeah, because
No. Like when I go with
oh
this guy, it's 2 die,
yeah,
and then this guy it's 1 die. I don't know why they're same strength.
shouldn't be because you don't have guard.
Oh, is there some with guard over here? Oh fuck.
Misclick that.
Hmm. Oh fuck, I'm too tired. I don't know. I'm too tired.
You want to go away. Right.
I'm too tired to even care.
GG, mate.
Yeah.
Right. Keep that. Hey.
I'm really tired. I'm just gonna get off now.
The good news is you've got a level up though.
Okay.
Yep, Adam Taurus got leveled up for you.
Okay.
Yeah, take care, mate, and I hope you get better soon, and I wish you luck for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Take care, mate.